Hello everybody, Life on in here, and as you can see, I finally have my own intro that I have been so just ready to show all of you people. Ever since I've known that I am going to get this intro, I've been like, I've just been really ready to just start putting it on every video. I wanted to tell everybody, but I was just like, you know what, wait, I'm gonna have it be a surprise for everybody. And really, it was a surprise to me, because I just got to see it, you know, with my whole channel name across it and everything. It was awesome, and it was made by this guy. This little channel name was called Daniel Joseph Design. I will put the link in the description below. Please go over to his channel and, you know, subscribe, leave a comment. He does all of his intros that he makes for absolute free, and he does it just for you subscribing to his channel. That's what he does for his subscribers. He makes intros, and I think that is just, I mean, that guy, he's awesome. Just because very few people would actually just take their own time to make something that takes something with that. Well, I mean, those things take a lot of effort. That's not something you just simply put together in, you know, a matter of 10 minutes. That is a lot of time and effort and work, and it means a ton to me that he does that, and that he chose me as one of the people to do it for. So thank you very much. The link to his channel will be in the description or on my channel homepage, and definitely run over there and check out his channel. Subscribe if you're looking for your own intro, and you might just be able to get him to do it. And man, the ones he makes are awesome. And by the way, my main mic is actually messed up, so if I sound a little bit different in this video, because I'm having to use a little bit of a cheaper microphone until my other one is fixed or until a new one comes in. So I do apologize for me sounding different, but let's get into the video. But anyways, welcome to another episode of our Extinction analysis series. And today we are covering the ARK attachment for your weapon, and all of the effects it does, and all of the things it doesn't do.
I'm going down.
This thing was a bit more complicated than I figured it would be. It took quite a few hours of testing. Pretty much, I mean, I did these tests in a series of 3 different days with some, you know, fun and games, as in, throwing the hypno knife back and forth across the map towards each other as recreation time, just to keep from going insane while we were testing. But anyways, let's get into the actual contents of the video and what exactly this whole thing is all about. So whenever I sat down to kind of organize my thoughts, and basically I just figured out all the things that this whole attachment could possibly do, I just kind of sat down and made a little bitty list, which turned out to be not so little when it comes to testing. I wanted to know if it changed the rate of fire any, if I could see any noticeable recoil differences, if I could see any noticeable hip fire spread differences, and really just the pure amount of damage it adds, and how it stacks with other classes, like, say for instance, is it going to be a different effect on a medic versus a weapon specialist? Different things like that. So that is the list I have right now, and we will go down this list, hopefully in this order. So first of all, here we are with our rate of fire test. On the left side, we have it with a melee with the ARK, and right side we have the melee without the ARK. And as you can clearly see, they have the exact same rates of fire. So the first part of this testing is done. The ARK has no increase in fire rate whatsoever. Now in our next test, it was me and Mr. Rogue Leader here, and we were using the K7 SMG, mine with an ARK, his with absolutely nothing, and we wanted to test some bullet patterns basically. And we first did his bullet pattern versus my bullet pattern, and you can't really see his very well. I mean, this is really the only I mean, he was just kind of pointing what he was shooting at. But the main thing was we were just trying to see where the gun, like how high it actually kicked up. And from third person, you can't see exactly where the bullets hit. However, you can see how high he has to end up aiming. Now, if it shoots his aim super high up, then you're going to be able to tell it pretty easily. As in one like that, that's actually grouped up quite a lot. So it really doesn't matter if it doesn't the exact pattern. It matters that his gun didn't jump far enough away for it to really stray far enough for his a little bit of difference in hip fire from third person view to actually affect it. See, the right one actually jumped up quite a bit. Now when we go to whenever I do my tests, it's pretty much exactly the same. Mine just it jumps everywhere, just like Ken's did, and it was one of those things. It's completely random. From what we could tell, the ARK itself has absolutely no change on the actual kick in a gun. Now, this doesn't say it doesn't have a change on the accuracy. This says it doesn't have a change in the kick. Now, the kick on this, of course, you see what I'm doing. It goes way left first, now it's going way left, way right, way up, blah, 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 blah. Now, the part that is a little bit more interesting is when we start testing the hip fire of these weapons.
Right up and right.
But as you can see here, I mean, we tested this a ton. I mean, it wasn't just like just a couple tests. We did this quite a lot just to make sure that we were not wrong in our tests. Excuse me. Anyways, so yeah, we pretty much concluded that there is absolutely no difference whatsoever in the change in these pretty much at all. But now we are getting to the hip fire test. Now he pretty much just aimed at that very, very middle spot and did his hip fire test. And like I said, bullet pattern looked pretty much exactly the same. It really didn't move at all anytime that he did his. And I don't know, the weird thing is once you get to where you are doing the ARK, it's very, very weird, because it seems like, to me anyways, a lot of the bullets off of the ARK, or whichever gun has the ARK, hit pretty much in the middle a lot of times. I mean, you have a few strays kind of here and there, but as you'll see whenever I do get to the test, I mean, a lot of the bullets just hit right in the middle of wherever the gun happens to be. And this is not the first time that I have actually, you know, seen that. I mean, I've done that on other weapons before, and kind of just noticed it as a little side note. But here in the tests, it looks like in the middle there is, I mean, like I said, that one right there. That one went all over the place, but it seems like it does mildly affect the hip fire, just from, I mean, what we could kind of see. I can't confirm that 100%. It may have just been the randomness in those few tests that we did, and it just happened to be more towards the middle than normal.
I mean,
I honestly don't know, but it really, it just,
what's coded,
it looked like
the extremes.
It helps some. And now we are moving on to the damage portion of this. Now, pretty consistently through all of these, it is about a 30 to 33% increase. And I did a test, on a marksman rifle, I did a shotgun, which, I mean, you'll see all of these pretty much coming up. I wanted to test a sniper rifle, I wanted to test that machine gun. And I had originally also tested the Ripper too, but I honestly have no idea where I put the footage. I can't find the footage anywhere. I can find just the ARK, but I cannot find my normal test for the life of me. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put the number of shots it took with each at the top of each, so you can go ahead and see, and just see for each one how much less it took. But I'm going to go into the more interesting thing that I found after, well, while this tests are actually going on. I'll actually tell you the more interesting part, which you will see here in a little bit. Now, there was a test I was doing with the Amelie, and I did it as a medic, of course, and it came out to, you know, I think it was 90 bullets off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure is what it was. And I went through his medic again, and tested it again, and it came out to be 70 bullets, which is exactly a 33% increase, if I am correct. If not exactly, it's very, very close. And then I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to know what the difference between a weapon specialist using this would be. So I was thinking, okay, 33% damage is what this ARK has added in every other scenario. So I'm like, well, weapon specialist is, you know, should be around 50% more, because you get a 20% damage boost as it is. And whenever I tested it, that's not at all how it came out. In fact, I was very, very strange. I went back and redid my math and really a lot of different equations. It took 64 bullets as a weapon specialist, and it took 70 bullets as a medic. And the difference between those is not 20%. And neither is the cumulative percentage of the ARK and the bonus from the weapon specialist. Now, I never really was able to go and actually test a 50% increase, but I can almost guarantee you, well, at least the 50% increase that you get from the very end of the weapon specialist, but I can almost guarantee you it's not going to come out the way it's supposed to. And what I think they've done is either they make your weapon specialist bonus cut in half, or they only make the ARK add 10%. It is one of those two. And I am going to lean towards it being the ARK only adding 10% to the weapons with a weapon specialist. And the reason I say that is because, well, like I said, the number came out to be almost exactly a 40% increase, where on all my other tests they were 33% increase from just the actual ARK. So 7% of your bonus is just, it seems to be a little strange for them to choose that number instead of just a 10% on top of the already 20. I mean, developers like their nice numbers, so I'm gonna guess that that's what it is. But anyways, now that that is out of the way, I want to kind of bring up something here. I goofed up and I did not use AP ammo. I forgot to throw it down once I bought my melee. I felt like an idiot. But then I realized it took me literally 162 rounds, whereas the normal with AP ammo took me 64. So if you think about how much armor actually reduces your bullet damage, it's kind of insane that it took over double the amount of bullets. That's just a little bit of food for thought for everybody out there that is actually running incendiary ammo and swears by it.
Forgot to put AP ammo in it, didn't you? Spectating me? I believe I can fly.
And now that we've had that beautiful song from Mr. Rogue Leader, let's move on to our last part of this ARK. Here Mr. Unsubscribable has a TAC-12 with a muzzle brake on it. The muzzle brake hit that rock from about, it was a little bit closer than that. But a muzzle brake adds about a 13% increase on your bullet range. And from where he is standing at right now, he is just, you know, a couple feet away from hitting that rock. So really, if he was just a little bit closer than that, he would be hitting it. And that definitely adds, you know, a couple meters more to the actual range of the TAC-12. Now, that being said, that's probably about roughly another 5% in the range, roughly. I honestly can't get an exact percentage on it, but I'm going to say it's about 17 to 20% extra range on a shotgun, and most likely any normal weapon as well. compared to something with no muzzle brake whatsoever. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for the video. There's not a whole lot more that the ARK does. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. It took me a very long time to get everything done and crunched for this video, so if you did learn something, I am very, very glad. It makes me very happy to know I am helping you at least increase your knowledge about the game a little bit. And at the same time, I'm having fun testing things out and learning what I want to in the first place. So really, it's just, like I said before in other videos, and I'm just going to say it again, letting people learn is kind of just what I enjoy. I enjoy helping people learn, or just informing people in general of some sort of topic, this topic being Extinction. Now I am pretty close to 500 subscribers at this point. I'm like literally 2 away. So I want to say thank you so much for everybody that has subscribed and given their continued support, watched the videos, and who actually enjoy my videos. You know, I have had a fun time actually playing with a lot of the subscribers, and having the subscribers help me test things. Really, this is just a fun experience all around. I love it, and thank you so much for all the support you guys have given me. It really, like I said, it means a lot to know that many people actually enjoy your content enough to actually want to subscribe to come back and watch it. Anyways, guys, this is Life On In here, and just because this intro to me right now is so much freaking fun, I'm going to play it one more time. This is Life On In, and I am out.